Okay. We're back. Did some off-camera stuff. Even did an unwatched Twitch stream. So the reason I saved it here is because I wanted to. A tractor's kind of finally come up for sale that we could afford. Two, but not much has changed. We got this little sawmill. It's pretty cool in FS25. They've added. Let's go to factories. Scroll all the way down. There's like these backyard productions, so they're really cheap comparatively, right? So here's like this backyard sawmill. Why is it way up here? That is weird. That's kind of strange. Spin it. Okay, well, there it is. They have small capacities and kind of slow production rates, but they're cheap, and it allows you to kind of start productions at a much lower price entry, right? So I think that's pretty cool. Is that carpentry? Huh, that's in a shed. Everything else is like open air, except for the tailor shop. Interesting. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So we got our own little sawmill. It's pretty slow. I can't wait for the upgradable productions mod for PC because, yeah. But we have a production, so basically now we can utilize some of our wood from our land for ourselves, get a much better profit margin. So, oops. So we did that, and we've only got one pallet of planks so far in like a month and a half. As you can see, it can do wood planks, long planks, and wood beams. But the most wood it can hold is 14,000 liters, which is not a lot. So when I turned on all three productions because the planks were going so slow, I was like, well, I need to try to maximize what I can get. So we cut down a couple more trees. That's about it, right? Stump grinder, pallet fork. Well, we got to get a pallet fork and stump grinder. But I think I've been waffling over which of these tractors to buy. As you see, we have one that's only 14 months old and it has only 8 hours on it. But I'd have to basically sell another tree to the paper mill to get enough money. A tree or two. Get one of these cool old Challengers. Or I can buy this one now with some minor upgrading, probably just tires actually. But it's got 34 months and 40 hours on it already. And it's 160 horsepower, which ain't bad. Only downfall really of these tractors is you cannot put a 3-point on the front. You only get weight options. So it's a little sad. There's a lot of tire options, and I'm a big BKT fanboy. So if I just do that, I can just barely buy this tire. I can buy this tractor with the fatty tires and a weight, and then have like no money left. But we're gonna need a tractor at some point. So I figure, why not? Those tires are awesome. God, those are big. So that's what I'm thinking. And we don't really have much else to spend money on right now. Just kind of want to do it. Because that's what I've been waffling over is like, do I save up to buy a piece of land? But then I don't have any equipment to work the land. You know, a tractor can be useful doing logging stuff because I can at least get the winch and just pull bigger pieces to my own sawmill or pull them up to a place to cut them up and then load them on the trailer for direct selling. So I think we're going to go with a tractor. Oh, and then I can use this, you know, eventually I can buy a couple more pieces of equipment and start doing contracting work without loaning equipment too. Also, another good thing about this tractor is eventually I could upgrade it all the way to 225 horsepower. So for $24,000, that's not too bad. Like I don't even know why you would do. So I think we're gonna do it. Let's just do it. All right. And this, I had to post this trailer on Reddit because I saw somebody having a meltdown about like there's no hitch ball flatbeds. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, it's not a true flatbed, but this has ramps and you can fold the sides down to put pallets on. So this is actually a great trailer, especially for less than $10,000. All right, so we're gonna pretend we get a taxi or something to the store. Oh God, where'd it go? Whoa, what just happened? Was X not select? Where did it go? What just happened? Okay. Hotspots. Oh, what? Oh, I turned off the filter. Whew. Okay. When you select it, it's on enter vehicle, so I need to hit A. Yes. Oh, okay, there we go. Now I wonder if I have enough money to do the maintenance of it. Where's the maintenance? See the maintenance trigger. Maybe in? Nope. Okay. Jumping. Oh, if you double tap A, you jump? I guess so. Okay, that's kind of weird. Where's the maintenance part of this place? Oh my god, is it all the way around the back? Probably is. Okay. Go this way. No? Okay, does anybody see a workshop trigger? Oh, it's way over here. So it's like an actual separate thing. Interesting. Okay. I probably don't have enough money. Repair. Oh, I have just enough money. $135. Wow. just fell off. Okay. I wonder if that's like for a certain percentage of repair. Okay, now I gotta remember how to get back to the farm. Oop. Ah, jeez. So, still having the issue with my Logitech wheel where the force feedback setting is on in the game, but there's no resistance on my wheel whatsoever. It's just not there. You know what? Why am I bringing this to my land, though? I don't have anything to use it with yet. I should probably leave this at the store for when I can afford a winch or a plow for, yeah, you know what? Not bad. Let's go back. We need to go back. Because I could take it all the way to the farm, well, not the farm, but like logging camp. There would be no use for that, like no use. Then I have to just bring it all the way back to here to pick up implements. So, all right, we'll just leave it here. And a winch is only, how much is a winch actually? Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Let's check. I wonder if somebody can change this store menu with a mod. I like the old, like, all the drivables were in one tab, main tab, and then all the tools were in another. What am I looking for? Forestry equipment. Yeah, I don't like the way it scrolls, to be honest. Yeah, okay. So we can sell 2 trees, 2 or 3 trees, and we'll be able to buy that. Or what else? Let's look. What I kind of want to get into mowing. Cultivating, maybe. So I think during my little stream, I don't know, I did a contract for fertilizer, and I swear I only picked one, but it was actually ended up being 2 separate contracts for fertilizing, and I borrowed equipment for one contract, and I was able to use it on both fields. So I thought that was interesting. Okay, harvesting. Yeah, so fertilizing. So there's a thing I could use a tractor for. Actually, it's not a bad thought. That's not a bad thought, actually. Let's look at, see, what is it called? Soil yield something? Yield improvements. Okay, we're not doing that. 25,000. Jeez. Oof. I mean, that's not like unobtainable, but that might be something. Okay. Nope. Stop. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna go to sleep next month. We're only doing 1 day months right now because I'm not working fields and stuff. I don't have a lot going on. Oh, that's the other thing about the backyard. I'm calling them backyard productions. They don't have any storage. Well, at least the sawmill cannot store products. So as soon as the products reach 1,000 liters or whatever your pallet size is, they're coming out. They're coming out to the spawn zone. So that's important to know. You can't just store stuff in these backyard productions. All right. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna go ahead and move the planks out of the way, because if one of those double pallets spawns, it's probably gonna fill up that whole thing. So maybe I should just start putting them in the garage? Is that what I should do? Okay, I'm just gonna move it right here. Okay. We also experimented with cutting down a box elder tree, which is kind of like the oak. What is this? The elm, right? They're not a processable tree, and it was a pain in the butt. There's pretty high volume of wood, but the time involved in the quirks of it are just, it's not worth it. Like these types of trees are not worth it unless you're doing like a just straight up survival start and you just need to get first couple $1,000 to buy some really cheap mod equipment. They're really not worth it. So these aren't bad, actually. But where are we gonna move to? I guess, okay, that's one for sure. Let's do a walkabout. Or spray paint. Whoop, whoa, too far. Okay, that one. Ambient sounds are so loud. I mean, I enjoy them. I think they did a great job on the sound design. Good grief. It's deadwood. Oh yeah, look at this. Just come down this trail and it's all lodgepole. Yeah, that's the thing. At some point, we have to reach the point where we can stop doing logs. And I think contracts are going to help. And you know, I get it. Most farm sim players are not all about logging. So I just really like doing the quote unquote survival style start. Even though you can't truly do that. Without like the easy dev controls yet. You could start a game with $100,000 and maybe buy a small plot of land with a field, maybe, and maybe a pickup truck or something, a small vehicle. But you know, not on this map. I mean, you could buy a small field, or there are some small properties, but they don't really have trees on them, or they don't have field. They're basically like small farm plots. Okay, where do we go here? It's probably gonna be awkward either way. Let's just go straight across. Excuse me. Oh, dang it. Whew. Oh, that worked really well that time. Huh. Okay. A little awkward to do my measurements. Hey, you know what I just remembered? The great thing about the trailer we have is we could actually fold down the back wall. I don't know why I just thought about that. So if they're too long, I don't actually have to cut them down. They can hang off the back. Hard to get. Oh. That's a little too long, unfortunately. Okay. Let's bring our truck down here. And actually, we'll go ahead and fold that wall down too. Where that came from. Clearly I forgot about it. Okay, yeah, so if we do tip side, back, and then unfold, open flap. No, that's not it. Oh, that was it. Okay. There we go. Oh, but are we gonna be able to drive like that? Ooh, that'll be interesting. How much? Gotta get this in the back of the truck. It's pretty short. that far over? Oh, now it's in there. Okay, it's so loud. It's so loud. General game settings. Game settings. There we go. Oh. Volume master's 30%. Let's try that. Before we completely nuke the sound. But look at master volume's 30%. It's still really loud in my headphones. What? Oh, come on. Oh, that's a truck running. Oops. Pretty sure they lowered the weight. Like the mass per meter or whatever, however you want to say it. But I'm pretty confident in saying that. I think they reduced the density of, just, oh, that's, you know what? That's a cool thing about having this up here too. Is I can just keep throwing these little crappy bits up here. There it goes. You know what? Let's ride with this for a moment. My tree felling skills so far not been great. Oh, okay. Oh, alright, cool. So, put it out of the way. Whoop. Oh, okay. Just, okay, whatever. Yeah, so I think the goal now is maybe the winch, but we might go for a fertilizer spreader first so we can do contracts without renting tractors. So my tractor already has a weight on the front since that's all it can have. Oh, and I did fix my dead zone issues. Default settings are like 14% default, 14% dead zone on all your axis controller stuff, all your joysticks, even your pedals. The pedals aren't, it's not so noticeable, but I reduced it anyways. But on the steering wheel, 14% is a lot, because this is a like a 720 steering wheel or whatever. You know, it's like more than 360. So 14% is actually quite a lot of spin on the wheel. So I had to turn that down to like 4%, 5%. It's much better. But you have to do that out of the actual game in the main menu, main settings. So alright, let's see what we get. Oh no, I fastened it. Ah, dang it. Well, I guess that's right. I forget that doesn't actually matter. I guess I'm just a little obsessive OCD about it. Yeah, look at that. 78 or 70. Okay. Were we in debt just now? 7,648, and we only have 7,500. Did I go into debt and not realize it? Oh, it's because we only had $135. And then we slept with our production. We slept with our productions on, which costs money. And we have 3 productions. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Whoa, stop. I'm already halfway out in the lane. God, I did it again. Jesus. Oh, UPS. So that's another cool vehicle to see on the U.S. map. So we have school buses, we have the U.S. Postal Service Jeep things, and then we have like a, faux UPS / FedEx delivery van. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, between the sound design and the new traffic immersion is definitely improved, like drastically improved, and to see the AI traffic kind of go in a lot more areas, or they're on a lot more roads. Alright, cut down a couple more trees. It's gonna be our last load for this month. There we go. Oh, we could buy fertilizer. We can buy a fertilizer. Which, we will need for ourselves at some point, but it would allow us to do fertilizing contracts, which are pretty easy. And due to the spread width of the fertilizer we can buy, that costs the Amazon, it costs $25,000. Go pretty quick in smaller fields. You got a 42-meter spread and solid fertilizer. Covers a lot of acreage. A good liter per acre, I guess. I do think a winch for the tractor would help us speed up forestry on our piece of land. The only issue is I need a landing. I need like a decently level space to cut and load logs. And I think it would be on our show you. So we've kind of spent most of our time up here. We just started traveling down this way. So we've cut some trees down here. This is the last tree we cut. We just caught in a tree again. I'm having way more issues with that so far in Farming Sim 25 than I was in other maps. And maybe it's just because there's a lot denser of vegetation. So, I mean, we just don't have any real level spots. Like, everything is gradually or fairly steeply sloped. This is okay here. It's not perfect. Oh, and then I found this little, like, animal feeder. Like, I guess you put hay up there, right? I think. Just some interesting little things on our property. Yeah, so we have to go like all the way down here for there to be sort of level ground. Yeah, like this spot right here is about it. We've already built structures, on this, where our trailer is, and our little barn. Oops. I mean, I could use some more of this space. I'd have to get rid of some of these big, not unfriendly trees. I don't think I can sell this. I think I tried already. So I don't know. I think fertilizer is the way to go, personally. Let's check on our sawmill. So we're gonna get some long planks are gonna spawn overnight, probably. Wood beams take forever. Holy cow. So I probably need to move that pallet. actually thought about leaving that on the wood, just leaving the log with the clamp on it. It's not too bad. Let's bring it back to where it's supposed to be. I think I'm probably going to start using the barn for pallet storage. Just kind of makes sense right now. We're a little far from that, but we'll take it. Oh, that's fast. Where'd it go? Look at that. That looks good. Okay, we'll just do that then. To the left from the right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, I should have bought a track skid steer. It would have eaten up more of our starting money to get the Kubota. But I felt like it was also sort of taking advantage of our situation to give myself the Kubota skid steer. I don't know. This was not a perfect survival start by any means. But I think it's pretty close. Okay, so probably going to get long planks either overnight or first thing in the morning. Plowing. Look at that. Oh, where'd it go? See, there's wood transport. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Of 30 hours. So that's a long. Okay. We will check that in the next video. I think we're going to accept that and see if we can do it with what we have. I bet we could. So spraying, that pays nothing. That's what I'm saying. Some of these contracts are so pitiful. Like, imagine if you're just starting out and you have to borrow the equipment. You're going to make less than $500 on that contract. And you have to buy the fertilizer. So you're going to be in the hole. You are not going to make any money on that contract if you have to buy the equipment. Heck, you might not even make money if you don't lease the equipment. I haven't looked at the cost of liquid fertilizer. Solid fertilizer is expensive. Plowing. Oh, that's a big field. 8 acres. Well, I say big. For this map, anyways. Yeah, 10,000. Mowing. make like nothing. Again, if you had to borrow the equipment, you're making what, $1,400, $800, and look what the leasing cost is. What is the point? I don't. What was all this? Oh, harvesting. Okay. I mean, look at that. 13. I don't get some of this, man. I can't wait till somebody has a better contract script, because some of these are pointless. Like that one. $867. You still have to buy the fertilizer even if you don't lease the equipment. See where you're making any money off of that. I could make money off that. You know, if I did like what, three contracts of that, it would pay for the fertilizer spreader. That's a big field too. Wow, I still gotta buy the fertilizer. So 4 to 5 contracts of that value would pay for the spreader. Cultivating. I see that. Now that's one of the bigger fields for sure. So it's time intensive, but you make money on that one. Deadwood. Wood transport. Man, we could do that. I bet we could do that now. Let's go to sleep. Oh, I didn't check prices. So we're going planks. We're well out of peak prices, that's for sure. Playground. $2,600. I could make $5,000 right now. That's actually above the peak price. Oh, $5,000's nothing to sniff, nothing to dismiss, really. Oh, right, because even if I buy the fertilizer spreader, I don't have enough money to buy fertilizer. So I definitely, maybe I should do that. Sell my 2 pallets of planks, then I can buy the spreader and fertilizer, do a couple contracts. Not those, though. Those are worthless. Oh, this was only good for 6 hours. Well, more will come. Let's... Price on planks is going to keep dropping, too. It's going to keep going down. Oh, long planks were almost at peak price. Well, we're just out of peak price. Oh, we're over peak price. At the playground. Let's go to sleep, see what happens. So I'm not going to cut the video yet. Let's just go to sleep and see what happens with the prices of planks. Hopefully our long planks will spawn overnight. Then we'd be talking like $8,000. Great command of Gold Coast Valley. Yeah, look at that, takes up Almost. So I could, yeah. Wood beams are going to spawn today, probably. Let's get these out of there. I was just supposed to check prices. I'm still playing. I can't put it down. Okay, so move. Just pull this out of the zone. Heavy. Okay, let's put this down. Stop. Check prices. Playground. Okay, we're still above. Wait, what? Now it says it's peak price? Didn't it say it was peak price in November? Or October? The heck? That's confusing. Alright. We can still. We're going to the playground. Okay. We're going to sell all our pallets to the playground, buy the spreader, and fertilizer. Do some contracts. I think. I gotta stop this video. Okay, so here's the issue, right? One, where would we start a farm? So that's 81,000. Right, it's 111. 70. Okay, so we could buy a small field, right? We would have no place for a farm. What's this? Oh, we can't buy that. So there's just bees. Just can't own that. That's interesting. See, like this, buying these pieces and then eventually plowing them all together is not probably a bad strategy if this is all fairly level. Right? You could 64. Huh, interesting. I bet the field area is almost the same. Probably those two actual fields. So maybe like somewhere here, right? You like buy this field, then you buy the three of them, then plow them together. Maybe clear this piece of land for a homestead. Jeez, that's expensive. Here's the actual starting farm. How much is the farm? Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure. That 18. So we got a long way to go. Maybe we just end up being a contractor. Does lumber. It's just grass. 154. Interesting. Or I just buy the winch And we knock out logging. No. All right, next video we're gonna buy the fertilizer spreader. I think start doing contracts. This sort of supplemental income. It's pretty slow. Just let it run. Cut wood when we need it. It's great demand. For blue. You know, I always wondered if you could do like just commodities trading, but it does not look like it. The buy prices of stuff you can buy are outrageous. Just like twice as much as the sell price. So what is... Oh, and somebody did a spreadsheet on productions, and apparently some of these are actually money sinks. Like apparently rope, you actually lose money to make and sell rope. So that doesn't really make sense to me. It's just hard to believe because it's $10,000 per whatever pallet or box. So it's a little hard to believe, but okay, we're about to run out of... So it's not wood. It's not wood beams. Chips. How do I know where the great demand is? I don't know where the great demand is. Did you guys see it? I sure did not. All right, all right, gotta go. Catch y'all later.